Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to the Swiss Alps. Alright, I was just having a look down there. Our oats are ready to go, which I'm pretty excited about. But the first thing that we need to do, so we're going to get some horse stuff in today. We're definitely going to get some horse stuff in. We still have some bales to collect out on that field there. We have a full load here, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sell these bales off. So let's have a look at our silage, our current silage price, which is 367. It is going up, but we really do need to get them off the field, get them sold, and we should be fine. Let's see, I'm just trying to remember which way we go. Yeah, it's down that way. We also have those silage bales there that we need to look at selling as well. So let's put our beacons on for safety. We'll head down. We'll sell these. Come back and pick some other stuff up and get it all sold and out of the way. And then we can look at. We're going to have to. I'm not going to purchase a harvester. I am only going to lease a harvester. It's only that field that we need it for at this point in time, so I don't think that there's any point in increasing our loan for that, because the loan repayments on getting enough money to buy a harvester would probably outweigh way outweigh the cost of actually leasing one. So we will lease it when we are ready, every time we are ready to do a harvest. We want to get our horse training yards in. I want to get 2 of those in, which is probably about 140 or 160 grand's worth, so not overly cheap, but we can start getting some horses trained. As they are starting to train, then we can also look at the possibility. Oh yeah, that was inevitable, wasn't it? That I was going to do that. Let's see. Let me just sort this out. I don't know whether to get a horse yard in as well. I know that I was talking about the possibility of getting putting the larger horse paddock in. So we may do that. I'm still not overly certain how the horse training works. So it's whether or not once a horse has been bred, it needs to go into the training yard. I am not sure at this point in time. So we're going to have to check that out and suss it out as we go. Because if we do need to move the horses out of there and they're not ready to sell, then the chances are that they will need to go into a horse yard, so which is okay. What do we got? 25, so 35,000 worth of bales. That is pretty cool. 35,000 there. I'm hoping that we'll get the next lot down fast enough anyway, so to be able to get a very, very similar price. Alright, I will head over and grab this next lot and see you guys then. Okay, so the next lot of bales is going, and there's two or three left on the farm. I don't think I'm going to do those ones. That's another 30, yeah, probably another 35 grand. That is lovely. So there's 70 grand's worth of bales there. Now that's going to be that's going to be a great way to maintain our to keep our farm running and stuff while we're waiting for the horses. Now, horses do take a while, but once they're done and you sell them off, then they are very profitable. About 45 grand per horse. Less expenses, of course, and I'm not sure what the expenses per horse are over a period of breeding, but good nonetheless. So once we start getting all of that organised, our bales are going to be an absolutely awesome thing to assist us in maintaining the farm and keeping some type of income. So it goes to show that top grass field is definitely a field worth keeping hold of. So our next step is going to be we will put this stuff away, and our next step is going to be to get this field here harvested. So that should be okay. So we'll probably hire the cheapest harvester that we possibly can, least cost wise, because there's no point in us going anything large or anything. It's not that big a field, really, is it? So the other thing that we may have to do is, and I'm not sure whether or not we have. I don't think we have ourselves a. I'm pretty sure we don't have ourselves a trailer, do we? No, we don't. We don't have ourselves a trailer. So what we may end up having to do, I think I'm going to park this one over here, is to grab ourselves a trailer as well. So let's drop that off there, and let's see. Yeah, we definitely don't. So, all right. Well, we're going to have to buy one of those, most definitely. So I will see you guys when we get down to the store. All right, let's have a look at what we've got here. Excuse me. So first things first, we're going to need a trailer. Now, what I want to do is we're going to need the trailer to also transfer our oats and stuff like that. So what I thought we would do, we're just going to buy like a little 8,000 litre capacity one, which should be fine. I don't think we need to go 12,000. We're just going to go 8,000, but we can adjust this anyway. So let's buy this second hand. We'll have to do some maintenance on it. 8,400. That should be okay. So let's buy that. The next thing is a harvester. Now I'm just thinking. See, if we have a look at this. If we have a look at that, leasing cost initial cost is 4,284, and it's 1,764 per operating hour. And this one here is 2,100. It's 5,100. So what we'll do is we'll grab that, and I don't know where the leasing costs. Yeah, if we get no, we're going to get it. We're going to get a new one. So let's lease that. Yes, we do. Okay, and we're going to need a header for that as well, which will be down here, and that will be that one there, and we shall lease that. The reason why I'm going brand new on that is because we don't want to do any maintenance on it, but we also don't want to suffer any crop loss or anything like that, which is a possibility if it's not maintained very well. So we've still got stuff down at the store here that we've got to pick up at some point. But what we'll do is we'll grab that. And I think we're going to leave that here. And when we bring this back, we will, there we go. When we bring this harvester back, or actually we're probably going to have to unload anyway. So we're probably going to have to come back and get it from the store. So I'll see you guys when we get over to the, where are we? Attach you. There we go. Old time. I actually really like these old things. I really do. But certainly for a small farm, then they'd be absolutely perfect. But definitely not for a large farm. Anyway. Alright, in we go. Now, let's see, we can squeeze through this gap here. I don't know whether this one needs unfolding or not. No, it doesn't. We can just go straight in. Perfect. So we'll start doing our harvest on this. It shouldn't take us very long to do it at all. So I hope everybody is well. I was planning on, you'll probably have heard me talking in the last, let's just get onto some cruise control here. You probably will have heard me talking in the last few episodes about a Simidiom extra channel. I have been advised that that is not a good way to go because it's because splitting the channel into two separate YouTube channels is not only a nightmare and a lot of extra work, but it's also splitting the community. So I've had to pull the plug on that, but you will be seeing on my channel, you will be seeing Simidiom extra content on my main channel, and all of that content will have an orange icon. If you know my Simidiom logo, then instead of being in the green, the lime green that it's in, it will be in a orange, and that will be Simidiom extra content. If you're not interested in that type of stuff, you know, the role play stuff or anything like that, then that's fine. But there will be a mixture of that type of stuff and the simulation. But simulation will obviously be my focus. So I haven't worked out some type of schedule in regards to how I am actually going to release stuff, you know, whether I release a simulation one day and a Simidiom extra roleplay game or something the next day, and sort of pop it over like that. But I am reducing the amount of content that is going to be released on the channel, because at times I've been releasing 2 or so games a day, and that's not a good thing for you guys, the viewers, because it kind of showers you in far too much content. So at the most I will be releasing 1 episode of something every day, which sort of gives you guys the opportunity to watch that at your own leisure and not to sort of fall behind on any of these series. So hopefully that is all good, and that you enjoy that coming into 2021. There we go. So is there going to be a Farming Simulator 21 released in October of 2021? I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see. And if it is, it would be really interesting for me to see what they are going to do, because I assume that that their next version will also include precision farming and all of that type of stuff as part of the content, as well as probably the equipment that we've got on as DLCs in this version. But are they going to? How much are they going to change the game? That's the question that I want to know. How much are they going to actually change the game? Is there going to be a major revamp of the game? You know, are they eventually going to, or are they going to finally have deformable terrain in the game? How are they going to do? What are they going to do? Or are they just going to do what they did between 17 and 19 and basically just give us a new game in a new updated engine that really isn't that much different? Yeah, the texturing is probably a little bit different and stuff, but overall it's not that much different to what they've given us already. And to what we had in 17. So, and sometimes I actually still feel that 17 was actually better than 19. Which is pretty interesting. But I don't know whether that's because of the amount of hours that I played in 17 and whether it holds a special place in my heart or what. But interesting. It'd be interesting to see what Giants decide to do moving forward, whether they even hold off on a 21 and don't do a 21, and possibly instead just continue to release updates for this. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. I would really like to. I'd really like to know what was happening there. So, but we will see. We will see. All right. I guess we're going to have to probably going to have to bail this as well, which is okay because we do need bedding for our horses. So, so that will be perfect. We'll bring the. Oh crap! We'll bring the baler down. How'd you manage to do that, Simi? You didn't think about that at all, did you? I'll just bring this back here. Turn him off. Yeah, we'll bring the baler down here and bale this up, and that will give us all of the stuff that we need for bedding down the horses. I'm going to have to put that back in. There we go. You can see our little grain window there showing that it's full of oats. So let's move back here and try that again. No, that's not the one that I wanted. That's the one that I wanted. There you go. Fill this baby up. Yeah, so this will cover our bedding, and it will cover obviously the food and stuff as well. We're probably going to buy in some hay bales initially, I think. Only because I want to get the horses in. I want to get the horses in as soon as we possibly can. We're probably going to have to go into debt for that as well. Quite a bit of debt, in fact, I think. So, but that's okay. As who was it that pointed out? Somebody pointed out in the comments. Got to spend money to make money. And I don't disagree. I just turned the harvester off. There we go. Alright, so let's get this finished, guys. Alright, so just under 2 full loads. That's not too bad, really. That's not too bad at all, to be honest, so that should be pretty cool. Alright, let's spin around here. There we go, we'll get this last little bit up, and it's not going to take us long to bale this. I think we probably will. It was a fully fertilised field, so it should be. I mean, we should get a fair bit, but it's not a very large. Like this doesn't leave a very large swath, so we should be okay there. I just turned that off again, didn't I? Yes, I did. So that should be okay. So the baler should whiz through it like really quickly. So we'll unload this, and then we're going to need to return this to the store, which I might just do. I might just do in the menu, I reckon. Let's just unload it there. Beautiful. We'll see how much we get out of it. So this should do us for our horses for a considerable amount of time. Now, what happens with the horse yards is that it takes a lot to get your oats to full level, but they go down very, very, very slowly. So it might look like we don't have many when we do that, but at the same time, it will be fine because because they won't go through it that quickly. So beautiful. All right, so what we'll do is we will go back into the store, we will go into our garage, we will go into our leased items, and we'll return that. Yes, and we'll return that. So it cost us like 4,000 and something, so that's all right. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now we'll take these up, and what we'll do is we won't actually empty them into the silo. We'll set up our horse yards first, and then fill those horse yards up and work from there and see how we go. So still also need to find ourselves a place to purchase manure, because we're going to need to purchase manure for our greenhouses over there, and we do want to get more greenhouses in as well. So all right, beautiful. So we'll just we'll leave that there, I think. Probably going to need to use that tractor to run this stuff around. All right, so what we've got to do now is we need to see, we've got some straw bales over here and some hay bales here already. We've got 4 hay bales, which will be pretty good actually. So the first thing that we need to do is actually I might move those bales for starters. Let me just jump in here. There we go. We'll put the sprayer away. We're going to need that again very, very soon. So there we go. We've got some manure in our buckets still, which we'll probably we'll put in the greenhouses now. I'll put this down here, I think. Let's see, which one do we want? We want that one, so we'll just drop that there. Yeah, we'll put this, we'll see how much, I'm not sure, we may have actually filled this up at some point anyway. I do feel, I can't wait until my side panel arrives. Stupid Amazon, like Amazon are usually really, really good, so it's probably not their fault. However, I ordered my panel, my side panel for farming, and in big green letters on the page that I ordered it from, it said, "Will arrive before Christmas. Will arrive before Christmas." One day before Christmas, I got an email from Amazon saying, "Oh, your order has been packed and shipped." One day before Christmas. Your order has been packed and shipped. And it's like, hang on, that's supposed to be here for Christmas, and their estimate date for it arriving now is January, by January the 8th. So as you can imagine, I'm not overly joyed about that. I'm not overly happy about that at all. All right, let's get that in. We'll pick this stuff up. I'll put it over where the other bales are for now. So they picked up quite well together, didn't they? We will sell this silage off at some point, but probably in the next run of silage that we do on that field up the top, which the field up on the top needs spraying as well. So we've got seeding to do, we've got spraying to do. We have a lot of work to do. What we need to do now is also grab ourselves one of these. So we'll do that. There we go. Let's just get that to there. So we'll grab ourselves one of these hay bales because the horses are going to need this as well as water. So okay, we'll get this out here and we'll pick up this. Oh, that big bump. I'm going to have to do something about tearing up the concrete here and fixing up that bump. Okay, so we've got straw ready to go, we've got hay in here, we've got water here. Hopefully I'll be able to get that around. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to leave that running. Now we need to work out exactly how we're going to do this, this horse breeding. If we go into here and have a look in here, animal pens. Here is the horse breeding, so it's 74,000 for one of those. So what I want to do is I want to have I need to work out how I want to have this. I think I might have a horse breeding section here. Right there. So that should be okay. So we'll get 2 horses in there and they will breed a horse. I'm thinking of putting the other one in next to it, somewhere around about here would probably be a good idea, and then putting the main horse yard in there. So let's have a look at our finances now and see what we can do. So we're going to need another 74,000. Let's just get that up to about 100,000. Okay, we would be standing right in the middle of that. So let's go in and get ourselves another one of those. And the big horse paddock, large horse paddock's 90,000. So we may end up going small horse paddock for now. But let's get these breeding ones in first. Hopefully that light is not going to be affected. Let me just spin this around so that I can line this up properly. If I don't line it up properly, Hokey Pokey will have a massive fit. Massive fit. Throw you down there. Beautiful. And we need to have money to purchase horses. So let's see. So we're going to need 4 horses at about 5 grand each. So there's 20 grand that we're going to need there. Okay, so we'll leave it at we'll leave it at that. So we've got 250,000, which actually isn't too bad, to be honest. 250,000. So what we're going to do is we are going to where here, I think it is, right there. Let's open this, and I think we might. Now I'm not sure whether these need to be both the same horse. So I'm going to keep those as both the same horse. Now these 2 horses should breed. Let's move over to the next one, and we will purchase 2 horses in here as well. I think we might do a couple of. If I do that, it'll be like we're breeding racehorses, or maybe those. Let's just let's grab 2 of those and confirm. So as far as I'm aware for this mod, you need 2 in there at a time. So and then they breed a 3rd one. So let's get let's see, let's get this sorted out. Let's throw this in here, and we'll have to get another one as well. So important to get water in. Now animals will survive. Yeah, that should actually be taking that, shouldn't it? Oh, really? Is okay. That's a little bizarre. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, that's that water one there. Okay, they should be taking a hay bale. They should be taking a hay bale. Let's get this water over here done as well while we're at it. No. Is the trigger a bit bung? Is the trigger outside of here? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there, because that is definitely supposed to be a water trough. It's definitely supposed to be a water trough here. Oh, where are our? I didn't purchase those horses, did I? Oh, you doofus. You doofus. That's why it's not taking the water, and that's why it's not taking the hay. So let's go here. What were we doing? We were doing these guys here, weren't we? A couple of bay horses, and confirm. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. So now everything should be okay. And there we go. Beautiful. Alright, we'll dump that there. We will give them some hay. I'm not sure how many hay bales they're going to take. We'll have a look at that in a sec. There we go, perfect. Alright, we'll... Oh, geez, do that, Simi. We'll go and grab some other hay bales there. And I might just I'll put one in the other one, and then we'll do the oats, and we'll see what happens then. We'll probably going to need to put in more hay, I would say, and possibly only use half a trailer of oats in each section, so, or each pen. Okay, let's get that there. Lovely. Drop that in there. So they've got some food, they've got some water there. This tractor is probably too large for the, like the New Holland is probably a little bit too large for what we need to for driving around there, but we'll take it anyway. We won't do it very often, so let's spin around here. Now we've got, what have we got? We've got 6,700 litres, so we need 3,350 in each one. So let's drop that in there. There we go, beautiful. Alright, and we'll drop the other half in over here. There we go. Straight into this trough here. I like in these how it separates the feeds in the trough. So you've got the hay in one side and you've got the oats in the other side. So perfect. So that is there and ready for those guys. And the last thing that we need to do to ensure that they breed is to have straw in there as well. So, oh, there we go. Get that back. I am useless at reversing with a I'm good at reversing with the steering wheel, absolutely useless reversing with the controller. Okay, I'm just going to leave that tractor there because we don't need that at the moment. Jump in here. Let's have a look at the stats anyway for our two horses. Let's see, so water is fine, oats is a third, hay's kind of a half, so these guys should be exactly the same. Alright, next is to throw ourselves some, I hate how this trailer does this and it spins that latch around. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's see, what side were we spreading from? We're spreading from the back, aren't we? So, is it here? I think it's here that we need to do, yes it is. So we'll just back that in there, and we'll put some straw in here. Oh, there we go. Okay, we need to get ourselves another straw bale. I do need to move that pallet. That pallet's having a bit of a spastic. Drop you off. Let's get another one of these in. I'm not sure how much straw they're going to take. They may take almost a full bale each. I do think maybe even more. I don't know. Let's drop this in here. Perfect. There. That'll do. Alright, let's just move that down. We'll jump in this one. Grab that. Here we go, come on. There we go. Okay, now I've got to reverse this all the way back there. Which, as I was just saying, I'm pretty used to that's bouncing around a lot. I do need to sort that out. Let's see how, yeah, I could jackknife a trailer with a controller. No worries. Easy. Alright, let's see how much of this bale it uses. About 40%. Jumped that. You can see the trailer do a big jump there. Okay. And get you as well. Perfect. This should empty this bale, which will be okay. What I might do, I might actually just leave... no, it didn't empty it. Well, there you go. Alright, what I might do is I might just leave that trailer sitting there. We're going to have to do some more water at some point as well. So, but... oh, look, it's got a little saddle there as well. Everything is good, so we won't have any real estimation on when the next animal is until such time as this food and water registers on these. So we've got a couple of horses in there. Oh, look, hang on a sec. Purchase a water fill point. There we go. We can have a plumber come out and install some water pipes and stuff, which we might do in the future, but for now we won't do it. Hopefully these greenhouses here will cover the cost of our loan repayments for the night. But there you go, guys. Check that out. How awesome is that? We've got our first lot of breeding in. Now, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should we put another two or three breeding things in here and just breed horses? Or should we put a horse yard in here and say, you know, like an 8-horse yard and train horses as well? What do you reckon? Because we could put another 4 of these in. Another 2 or 3 of these, sorry, or have 4 or 5. And that might be okay. I don't know. Depends on how long they take to breed as well. We will make a lot more money if we actually or will we? I don't know whether you've actually, to be honest, if we have a look at that, we've still got training there. You can see that where it says 5% here. So I'm guessing that by the time they breed another horse, these horses, the 2 that we have in here, will be at 100% and ready to sell for 50 grand. So it might be a good idea for us to actually just put in 4 horse training yards, horse breeding yards, I reckon, and that might be the way to go. But let me know what you guys think. So, but for now. From Alan from the Swiss Alps. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, hitting like, it costs you nothing. It takes no time at all, but it would help my channel absolutely immensely. So I'd really appreciate it if you did hit like on that. But I will see you next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.